Hey folks, how are you? I'm doing a documentary on YouTube called Awakening from Mind Control. Do you understand that most of our thoughts are not our thoughts, but they're put in our mind by systems and government?
MK Ultra and things like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, Something like that. But do you understand the properties of water that always have to be contained, always level, no matter what? Do you understand these properties of water? You know, a cup of water, a pool, a bathtub. Then how can we be living in a globe if you understand these properties of water? And I'm just trying to give people awareness that we can talk to people about this stuff. It's not nothing you should be scared about. You know, the world is something you should not be scared about. In your home.
It's not really bad as much as they don't
Okay, I won't, but I just talked to you about it then. So do you still think you live in a globe after what I mentioned? Do you know there have been no proof of curvature on the horizon, on the horizontal horizon, from the sun? The thing is that there's a lot of perspective that people use in art that also describes how our eyes work. So a vanishing point from a far distance, like a light bulb look big here, but over there looks small, and it vanishes away at the middle of the eye point. There's also buoyancy and density that it describes gravity, and there's density in the air that describes how the sun looks like it's dipping instead of going away. You know, so there's a lot of science that already describes how the world works on a plane. You know, in a pressurized system that we live in, there's no way that we can go to space because in a pressurized system like an aerosol can, there's a barrier. You can't go any farther. You know, something. It is conscience of mind that I talk to people about because it's very important. You know, I feel that you're my brothers and that I don't want you to be confused for the rest of your lives, like many people have. So it's something to think about. Water is always contained, always keeps its level. You know, it's impossible for that to be in a globe. Gravity is mostly math, 97% dark matter. That is logical as a language. You know, math is a language. Me and you were talking a language. I could tell you a lie. You could make, leprechauns are real. Unicorns are real. You can tell me, you can be like, nope, that's false, because there's no proof of that. Obviously, that's a math problem right there. You know, so the same thing with math. You know, that doesn't describe anything. It's just a theory. You know, but what is real is our eye, what we see, what we touch, what we feel, what we understand with our own understandings. Not what somebody tells us is real, like Santa Claus is real. Oh yeah, a guy with a fat guy goes through a chimney and eats cookies. You know, that's funny. You know, and parents tell that lies to their kids all the time, and they teach their kids okay to lie, and after a while, then you can tell them the truth, and it's okay. That's not right. It's a programming that's been going on since the core of our intelligence has ever started. We've been pushed numbers, you know, the clock, you know, all this Masonic, you know, occult thinking to control our mind. You know, so you know, you don't have to be any more than you are. You're a special person. You're a beautiful person. You won the lottery already by being alive as a human being. You won the lottery, and there's nothing better than being a human being in this earth. So you don't have to try any harder. Just make yourself better at what you think you should be better at, and don't have any any crazy goals of being an astronaut or being a fucking you know, maybe being a doctor is even stupid too. Maybe you could be a natural doctor. Treat people with natural medicine, with vegetables and fruits, and have real knowledge of how to take somebody's stomach and give them proper health. You know, not just medicine. You know, so many other alternatives to doing things correctly. You know. So I thank you for your time. I understand. You know, there's a programming done for your whole life. So I'm not gonna explain it to you all in a couple minutes. But I thank you for your time and just look up. I don't know if you heard about Eric Dubay. Eric Dubay is a very good natural scientist that had books. He's a teacher in Thailand. He's a martial artist. I mean, this guy is he's all the way certified to explain to anybody the realism of life. And he understands it completely. And he's the one writing books and bringing the whole topic out abroad. Okay. There's actually a really good documentary. It's called Flat Earth Movie. It's just called the Flat Earth Movie. It just came out like last week. You gotta put it on YouTube. And yo, this guy explained it to the teeth, and they show you how Neil deGrasse Tyson and all the astronauts just lie out of their teeth in the interviews. They're just talking bullshit in these interviews. They can't explain, well, how was the landing? Well, the landing was fairly good. It was pretty good. So they couldn't talk about numbers or how they landed or pressure system or nothing. They just BS everything. You know, so you understand where they're coming. Like, they're taking $50 million a day from our tax money and your future money from your kids and your grandkids, and they take $9 billion a year. You know how much that hurt us? That hurts us a lot, actually. So if we're ever gonna progress, we need this money to go into the community, not to go into the house, the money of all these rich people that are just getting richer and richer. You know? So, just think about that one, all right? Thank you. You too, good day.